Hey everyone, welcome back to my beauty channel. This video is going to be a haul of some things that I have picked up over the course of the last couple of weeks. Also, I'm going to show my lighting and filming setup. Not that it's that crazy or extravagant, but I am going to show that because my friend Heather, who I spoke about in my favorites video on my main channel, requested that I do a haul when she saw the picture of my Ulta bag, and she also wanted to see how I do my lighting and my setup. So that is this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the haul portion of this video. So I have picked up some brushes recently, and about a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, I went to Kohl's. This is a good tip for you guys. If you really love the Real Techniques brushes, Kohl's generally carries them. If you set yourself up with the email alerts or whatever it is, you will get a coupon code every so often. It's usually like 15% off of your order or your purchase if you spend under $100, or 20% off if you spend over $100. So what I do is, if I want to get some Real Techniques brushes, I wait till I get one of those coupon codes and I go to Kohl's and pick them up and get an extra 15% off of my brushes. So the set that I picked up from Real Techniques this time is the Travel Essentials brush kit, and it's just these three brushes here. And I was going to get one of the face brush sets that I actually already have. I was going to pick up a second set, but I realized that a couple of the brushes in there I didn't really use very much, so I decided to go with this one. So the first thing is this Essential Foundation brush. This is amazing for blending out concealer. I don't use it to do foundation all over my face. I think it's a little too small for that, but it is perfect for blending out concealer under the eyes. And it's a pretty soft brush, but it is kind of stiff, so it gets that job done and really blends out that concealer. The next brush in the kit is the Multitask brush, which is this one right here. And it's very super thin, if you can see, and I do apologize, these brushes are a little bit dirty because I have been using them. So it's just a flat brush and kind of brush. It's almost kind of like a flattened blush or bronzer brush is what it looks like to me, and that's what I use it for. I use it this way with just like this bit here to apply my bronzer, or I go this side, using this side for blush, and it works amazing for both those. And then the last brush in the kit is the domed shadow brush, which is this, and it is filthy because I did use it today. And this brush is amazing. It's probably my favorite brush in the kit. What I do is I get some eyeshadow, like a darker eyeshadow that I want to get kind of in my socket line onto the tip of the brush, and then I can place it right on the outer corner and then blend it into my socket line. And it's thin enough that it keeps the product where I want it, like in the socket line, but then it's soft enough that it kind of blends it out as I'm placing it, and it's amazing. I love this brush, and I am so happy that I picked up this kit. The next brushes that I got were from Sigma, and I have been waiting a really long time for the Jaclyn Hill collection to come back into stock. I got set up on the email waiting list or whatever it was, but I decided to go ahead and order a couple of brushes anyway, just because I have been dying to try these brushes, so I went ahead and got them. The first brush is one that I was really super interested in. I see a lot of people use it on YouTube and all that. It is the E30 pencil brush, and this is actually my clean one. And it's just a little tiny brush that you can use to place shadow underneath your eye or do a really sharp outer V. And I got two of them because I was enthralled with these. So I got two of them. This one is my dirty one that I used today. And then the other brush that I got, I wanted the F40 that actually comes in the Jaclyn Hill collection, but they were out of stock, so I got the E35. And as you can tell, this one's dirty as well. And this thing, guys, if you love Sigma brushes, or if you don't have any brushes from Sigma, this brush will change your life. I use it mainly to place my transition shade in my crease. But then what I'll do is, once I've placed a darker color, if I'm going to place a darker color, like in my socket line with the Real Techniques brush, I will go back over that shade with this brush, and it just blends everything so well. And I have been loving the way my eyeshadow looks now with using this brush. And because Sigma is amazing, they sent me this little eyeliner brush as a free gift with my order, and it is the EO5 eyeliner brush, and it's just like the little travel size. I got a travel E25 brush when I ordered the Creme de Couture collection from Sigma, and I was kind of hoping I was going to get another one of those, but I got the eyeliner brush instead. So, and I haven't used this one yet, but I'm kind of anxious to try. Okay, so on to what Heather and all of you have probably been waiting on, which is what was in my Ulta bag. So yesterday I went out to Ulta with my mom because Ulta sent emails out to their card carrying members, the little beauty club or whatever. You guys know what that's all about. And it was a 20% off coupon. I read and reread and reread and reread the email and the conditions for the coupon, because Ulta generally excludes prestige cosmetics with their coupons, but this was a little special thing that they were doing for their club members, and it was 20% off of everything except for, I think, fragrance, hair extensions at the salon, and like Lancome and Clinique. But the thing that got me is that I could use it on, say, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. So yeah, I picked up this palette. I have been seeing this on YouTube with tutorials. It's been in like everybody's favorites videos this month. And I've actually swatched it at the store before and was in love with it and really wanted it. So I decided that since I had the 20% off coupon, that I would go ahead and buy it. And I saved $10 off of this palette. So yeah. I did have to kind of search through these though, because at my Ulta, they had a palette out there for you to swatch. However, people had taken it upon themselves to actually open up the boxes and swatch the palettes that were inside the boxes and then put them back. One of them actually had like eyeshadow residue, like eyeshadow fingerprints on the package itself. Luckily, the very last one, they only had 3 palettes left, and this one was the very last one, and it had not been touched. So I'm a germaphobe, if you guys don't know, and that like freaks me out. So if you have not seen this palette, which, oh my god, how have you not? This is the palette right here. Let me do it this way. You get like a little sheet on the front that sits over, and so you get the names of the shades, which I think is really weird that they just didn't print the names themselves on the palette like they normally do, but at least you have names for them. And oh, look at this palette. Oh, it's so pretty. And it smells like chocolate, hence the name Chocolate Bar. And it just, oh my god, it's amazing. The colors are very soft. I'm actually wearing it today. I have Creme Brulee, which is this shade right here, on my lid. I have this shade right here called Salted Caramel on as my transition shade. And then I have this shade down here called Haute or Hot Chocolate. I'm sure it's meant to be hot, but it's H-A-U-T chocolate in the socket line crease area and underneath my eye, and a little bit of the creme brulee, like kind of golden shade underneath my eye. And oh, it is amazing. And this is all you see YouTubers do with this palette. It's like, oh, and it does. It smells amazing. And the colors are very soft and very pigmented. And look at the packaging. I mean, hello. This is so cute. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And I'm pleased that I got it a little bit cheaper than normal. It also comes with your standard little lookbook type thing that Too Faced is famous for. And yeah, so I'm so excited. So you'll be seeing some tutorials eventually coming with that. So that is that. And then the only other thing that I got from Ulta, I actually went back to get because I was actually wearing this yesterday. And it's a lipstick. And I was actually wearing this lipstick yesterday. And me and my mom went to have a drink at one of the restaurants in that area. And after we had finished our drinks, we went and used the restroom. And I decided to reapply my lipstick, and it completely broke. And my lipstick landed in the sink. So I went back because I do love this shade. So I went back to Ulta and picked it up. And it's the NYX lipstick. It used to be called Lip Smacking Fun Colors or something like that. Now it's just lipstick. And it is in the color 629 Power. And it's just an amazing, like, bluey pink color. I was wearing this yesterday with the NYX Butter Gloss and Meringue over it. And it was beautiful. That will probably be in my favorites because it's quickly becoming one of my favorite lip combos this month. So that is what I got at Ulta. After we did all of that, we decided to go to Dillard's in this shopping center. And this particular Dillard's carries MAC. They have a MAC counter. It is where I got my paint pot and painterly and my Pro Longwear concealer. And Jaclyn Hill, I'm blaming you. I am blaming you for this purchase, Jaclyn. Hands down. Jaclyn did a video of her top favorite blushes, and a lot of them were MAC because she used to work at MAC and she just loves the product. And so I got the very first MAC one that she mentioned, and it is in the color Margin. And I swatched this at the counter and was just like, OMG. I actually have it on, and you can see it has like just a little bit of sheen, but it's not glittery. It is just the most amazing color. It does kind of remind me a little bit of Benefit's Rockateur blush, but a little bit on the more peachier side. And it is so soft and so pigmented. Like, I felt like I put way too much on my face today. And by the way, the makeup that I'm wearing right now, mind you, is about 12 hours old. And this blush is still on there and it's still rocking. And I am in love with it. And this is a little swatch of it. I don't know if that's even going to pick up how pretty that is, but it's like it's a peachy, pinky, shimmery, beautifulness. So MAC blush in Margin. Perfection. Tonight, after I got off work, I decided to go by Walmart. And I have been really concerned with my teeth lately. I do drink a lot of soda, but I quit smoking over 4 years ago. And my teeth still are a bit yellow, especially as it goes on throughout the day. So I have been really really good about brushing my teeth at night instead of just brushing in the morning, because I get lazy and I won't brush at night. So I've been really, really good about doing that. And then my Sonicare toothbrush started to die. So I did not really want to shell out $60 for another Sonicare toothbrush. While I was at Walmart, I picked up this. It's a battery operated brush. I don't think it's going to be as powerful as my Sonicare, but it'll be better than just a regular old toothbrush. And it's the Colgate 360 Optic White toothbrush. And it supposedly whitens your teeth in 1 week by removing surface stains, the little asterisk says. So I'm going to try this. I also picked up, by the way, the toothpaste that James and I have been using. You've seen it in like almost every MT's video. Apparently the little beads or whatever that are in it, polishing things that are in it, apparently get embedded into your gums. So we're trying to use up what we have and then move on to something else, even though they're probably already completely embedded into our gums. But since I was picking up the toothbrush, I found this, which is the Colgate Optic White Platinum. It supposedly deeply whitens more than 3 shades and adds shine, extra shine. And it's in the flavor Crystal Mint. And apparently it's supposed to really polish and clean your teeth. So we're going to try that, because that's not enough to make my teeth white. I also picked up this, which is the Colgate Optic White Seal. It actively whitens and seals out new stains. And it's just a multi-care whitening rinse, enamel safe, and it kills bad breath germs. It's alcohol free. And yeah. So you just rinse with 60 seconds after you've brushed your teeth with all of this stuff. If you want me to do kind of a review, maybe like after, maybe once a week or something, I'll update you guys on the progress of my teeth. Maybe I'll take some pictures and stuff and just see how white they get. Okay, so that does it for the haul portion of this video. So if you'd like to see how I have my filming set up done, then go ahead and keep watching the video. Okay, so basically I usually sit either on the bed or I sit in the chair over by the window. So I'll have my camera set on this tripod here, and then this is the lamp. I got it at Walmart for like $20, and I have 3 regular light bulbs that are warm toned in here, and I think this is going to be my best setup. Then I have 2 of these like swirly light bulbs that are like energy efficient light bulbs, and this is actually what they are. They're just the Walmart brand. They say daylight on them. That is very important, that it says daylight on them, because that means it is like a cool toned light. I also have one of those cool toned swirly bulbs in the little ceiling fan light fixture up here. And that mixture of the warm and the cool seemed to do the best for me. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so that does it for this Ulta / MAC / brush / oral care haul and my filming setup video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, you can follow me on all of my social media sites. The links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my blog are all down below in the description box below for you. Also, the links to my other channels here on YouTube are down there as well. If you have any questions or requests for me, go ahead and leave them in the comments section below, and I will be glad to do those for you. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.